starting next year, you may start seeing a little more money in your paycheck. That's because the IRS released the inflation adjustments for income tax brackets for 2024, and this could be significant for some of you. First, let me make this very clear. This is for the 2024 taxable year. That means you will file these tax returns in 2025, but the changes will take effect in January. Now, every year the IRS adjusts the amount of income tax you paid based on inflation, and because inflation has been so high, the IRS this year, for the most part, has adjusted the bracket, so if you're making more money, you may not be moved into a higher tax bracket. There's actually a term for that move. It's called bracket creep. The government adjusts the income thresholds in the tax brackets to account for annual cost of living pay increases at your job. Without those adjustments to the brackets, you may get pushed into a higher tax bracket, even though your standard of living hasn't changed at all. Now, I know that sounds very confusing, so maybe if I show you the actual numbers, it'll make a little more sense. So let's take this example. If you're single and you made $45,000 in 2023, your highest taxable rate would be 22%. But in 2024, if you made that same $45,000, your highest taxable rate would be 12%. You see, it's a big difference. Now, all of the tax brackets for married filers, for heads of household, for single people, and married filing separately have all shifted. Here is a chart I put together based on the new brackets. You just need to find where your income level is and then go over and you'll see your tax rate. Compared to last year, all of the brackets have changed to the taxpayer's benefit. Now, if you want me to email the documents from the IRS with all the actual brackets, I will do that in my Newsgirl News Roundup email, so make sure you sign yourself up. The other thing the IRS did for the taxable year 2024 was increase the standard deduction. That means married couples filing jointly will have the standard deduction be $29,200. That's an increase of $1,500. The standard deduction increases to $14,600 for single taxpayers. That's up $750 from last year, and increases to $21,900 for heads of household. That's an increase of $1,100 from last year. Again, if you want all of this information, I will email it out to you in my Newsgirl News Roundup email.